Imagine this. A woman once seen as a quiet supporter on the royal sidelines suddenly becomes a central figure in the monarchy's public revival. After months of whispers, speculation, and a storm that threatened to shake the palace walls, Sophie's decision to step forward and align herself more visibly with the monarchy has left audiences divided. Some call it strategic brilliance. Others see it as the most daring gamble in recent royal history. Like, share, and subscribe before we continue the untold royal story. What's undeniable is this: Sophie has captured the conversation. For decades, the monarchy has walked a fragile line between tradition and modernity. Every scandal magnifies that tension. Every misstep becomes magnified under global scrutiny. In the wake of controversy, many expected silence, retreat, or even quiet withdrawal from public duties. Yet Sophie did the opposite. She leaned in. She chose the crown over caution, and in doing so, she has ignited one of the most spirited debates about loyalty, image, and reinvention in royal circles. Observers have noticed how carefully her appearances are choreographed. Every step, every speech, every smile seems to signal, "I am here to study the monarchy, not to distance myself from it." For her supporters, this is not just loyalty, it is leadership. They argue Sophie has become the calm in the storm, offering the monarchy a reassuring presence when uncertainty was threatening to take over. But let's not ignore the other side of the conversation. Alignment with the monarchy, especially after a scandal, is never just a personal choice, it is a political one. Was this Sophie's way of protecting her own role in the institution? Was it a carefully timed act of loyalty designed to shield the crown's reputation while securing her own influence? These are the questions echoing across newsrooms, dinner tables, and online debates. It's worth remembering how public perception of royals often swings with extraordinary force. One moment, they are celebrated as symbols of stability. The next, they are scrutinized as representatives of an outdated hierarchy. By stepping into the spotlight now, Sophie is not only redefining her own image, she is testing the public's appetite for monarchy itself. What makes this even more compelling is the contrast between Sophie's current alignment and her quieter past. She was never the loudest voice in the royal family. She was never the headline maker. Instead, she cultivated an image of reliability, a kind of understated grace. But today, that grace is no longer silent. It is being projected as an anchor for the monarchy. Some argue that Sophie has become the face of royal resilience, proving that reputations can be rebuilt not by retreat but by deliberate, visible loyalty. Of course, this move does not erase history. The scandal still lingers in memory. And in many ways, Sophie's choice to align more closely with the monarchy places her in direct conversation with that past. She isn't pretending it didn't happen. Instead, she is saying, "I choose to stand with the crown despite it." For supporters, that is courage. For critics, it is calculation. But either way, it is undeniably bold. Public reaction tells the story best. Some voices online are praising her as the monarchy's secret weapon, a figure who can reframe the narrative, who can present continuity when cracks have begun to show. Others are asking whether this alignment is less about the monarchy's survival and more about Sophie's personal reinvention. After all, in the world of royalty, image is currency, and loyalty displayed at the right moment can be the ultimate investment. What cannot be ignored is the ripple effect. By choosing visibility now, Sophie has forced other royals into comparison. Where others remain distant or cautious, Sophie is present. Where others hesitate, she embraces. That contrast alone has sparked commentary. Is Sophie outshining those who remain silent, or is she simply filling the void they left behind? And here lies the controversy at the heart of the debate. Has Sophie become the monarchy's stabilizer, or has she become its strategist? Supporters claim she embodies the values of duty and perseverance. Skeptics argue she embodies the monarchy's ability to reinvent itself in moments of vulnerability. Both perspectives, in truth, may be correct. And perhaps that is Sophie's true strength, her ability to hold both roles at once. What happens next will determine how history remembers this chapter. If the monarchy emerges stronger, Sophie will likely be hailed as the quiet force who kept the crown steady. If challenges deepen, she may be remembered as the figure who took a daring risk at the wrong time. Either way, her decision to align so visibly with the monarchy after scandal has cemented her as a central character in this ongoing royal story. In the end, Sophie has done what few in her position could. She turned controversy into opportunity. And whether you see her as a loyal servant of tradition or a savvy architect of her own influence, one fact remains clear: Sophie has transformed from background presence to leading voice. The monarchy has always thrived on reinvention, and Sophie may be proving once again that its greatest strength lies not only in crowns or ceremonies, but in the individuals who choose to stand for it when the spotlight burns hottest. So the question remains, is Sophie the monarchy's greatest stabilizer or its most daring strategist? The world is still watching, still reacting, still debating. And that, perhaps, is exactly what Sophie intended.